Hi, I'm Brandon with Vivo, and in this video, I'll be giving you a few tips on adjusting the different joints of your Vivo monitor arms. So the first thing we'll look at is the tilt joint. Sometimes out of the box, these may not tighten very easily, and as a result, they don't quite support the monitor. So I'll show you what needs to be done in case this happens. So as shown right here, even after the joint is tightened, the monitor isn't staying up. It's flopping down very easily. And sometimes that continues even after tightening the bolt as hard as you can get it. So the easy way to fix this is to first loosen the bolt. It doesn't have to be removed. So with the bolt loosened, you can check around the other side to make sure that all of the threads in the hole are visible. With the screw backed out, you can now add a little bit of oil or grease inside of the hole. It doesn't have to be anything special. Pretty much any oil or grease will do, because it only has to work once in this case. And then retighten the bolt on the other side. And you should notice it turning more easily now than before. Tighten the joint until the monitor is fully supported. Adding grease to this point doesn't make the joint more loose, but instead allows the bolt to be tightened more easily, resulting in a tighter joint overall. So as you can see here, with the minimal effort to actually tightening the bolt, it can easily support the monitor, but still allows tilt adjustment up and down. And it can even be tightened further to support even heavier monitors. And now the next thing we'll be looking at is the arm joints. So the swivel joints out of the box will be pretty tight to make sure that the arms can solidly support the monitors. If you want the joints to swivel more freely though, then you can loosen them with the Allen wrench. However, sometimes these are stiff enough that they're very difficult to turn. To make this adjustment most easily, you'll first want to have the monitors removed from the arms. Loosen and remove the arms from the stand. And then set them down on a flat surface. Take the appropriate Allen wrench to loosen the joint. And with the arm sitting on the table as shown, you'll be able to put more torque on the Allen wrench to loosen the bolt. With the bolt loosened, the arm can now swivel much more freely. And then you can place it back onto the stand and make further adjustments as needed. Now the grease trick shown for the tilt joint can also be used for these if you feel it's necessary, but in most cases it's not needed. Now the last thing I want to point out is the rotation joint here. Sometimes these aren't straight out of the box, and on their own, they're very difficult to rotate. This is actually a very easy fix. Simply mount your monitor normally onto the joint, and no matter what the weight of your monitor is, it will become much easier to straighten it out. Now this joint is supposed to be stiff out of the box, because otherwise, some monitors, if rotated, would very easily flop down into a position that you don't want. But with the stiff joint, it's able to hold the rotation at any point very easily. If you find that the rotation joint on your stand is too loose and not working correctly, you can contact our customer support team to receive a replacement part. And that's all there is to making these adjustments. If you do have any other questions, please feel free to contact our customer support team and we'll be happy to help. Thank you for watching.